Hey y'all, it's Tara from Tara. Let's talk about it. Thank you for joining me today. This is Tara. Let's talk about it. Oh, I'm tired. I just got off from church, y'all, and my family and I, because my nephews, my nieces and nephews, they're going to be moving away. So my nephews, they've been coming to church, and because my mama, she's gonna have to take them to church. Well, she sees a little one, she's like, okay, you going to church. So my mama is like, she's been taking them to church since they moved down here about a couple of years ago, I think. They've been down here for a while. So now they're leaving, they're moving again. And oh, excuse me, allergies getting to me, y'all. And now they're leaving again. And so we took them out to Golden Corral to have something to eat because y'all know that's where we go after church. Because since they don't close Quincy's down, ooh, everybody coming up in their church suits and church dresses and they be full today too. And it was hot today, really hot. Ooh, trying messing up my hair. Oh Lord Jesus, messing up my hair, y'all. It's hot, shoot. But yeah, I came back. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. But I said I was going to be bringing this update to y'all, getting into it. Bringing this update about Cierra Patterson. For those of you who do not know, Cierra Patterson is a high school student, and she was a high school student that was trying to break up a fight, and they ended up suspending her, and they ended up suspending some other girls. But excuse me, she said she was just trying to break up the fight. Y'all are full, excuse me. She said she was just trying to break the fight up, and all of a sudden she was included of the girls who were, suspended from school because of fighting. I guess it's a 0-0 tolerance. But when she tried to break up the fight, the other girl, I guess, must have thought that she was trying to jump, and she called her. You know how back when we were in school, you think the girl's friend is about to jump. So your other friend, she called her friend to come help her out to fight. And so that's when the girl started fighting the one who was trying to break the fight up. I guess she thought that she was trying to jump the girl, but that wasn't the case, she said. I do have some news clips here from Watch Fox 57, and I think the other one is Watch 10. So they actually had some info on it. So people were wanting updates, and here is your update. I'm going to share my screen and share with y'all the update on this. And then I'm going to share another update, and then I'm going to give you, we're going to talk about it, put it that way. There was a video of, oh, child, that's a nice backpack. I'm looking at that. Oh, that's cute. I have to come back over there. But there was a video of the actual fight. But I didn't want to show that because of YouTube guidelines. So, they would have flagged me or something like that, I guess. So I didn't want to show that, but I will put the link in the description so y'all can go and watch it. But the people that said that were watching the fight said that wasn't the case. They said she wasn't trying to break the fight up. I don't know why that would be said, but unless they were friends of the girls who were fighting, who started the fight, but we'll see. Let's see what she has to say.
When it first happened, I just had to keep calling and asking questions, asking what's going to happen. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to get to you. And no one was ever getting to me.
According to the Olympia School's website, the Learning Center is a Tier 3 behavior program. Students are assigned to the center.
Hold up, yeah, I got to make me a little bigger.
By the Richland 1 hearing officer for level 3 and multiple.
Let's make me a little bigger, y'all. I'm still trying to work out this because, I am also the tech and all that. So I gotta work with this. So y'all just be patient with me and don't be picking on me, y'all. Don't judge me, please. Okay? I'm just learning how to do this. All right, let's see what they got.
Level 2 violations. According to the Student Code of Conduct, Patterson's altercation was classified as level 3.
I haven't done any schoolwork since January. From them sending me to Olympia, they only had 2 of my classes due to me taking IB and honor classes.
According to the Richland 1 Student Code of Conduct, students who are found guilty of a level 3 offense during their last grading period may be subject to exclusion from all senior activities, included but not limited to prom, senior
All right,
picnic.
so I have to stop during the middle of this because of copyrights, and I have to like give my, I have to talk. I can't just let it play straight through. So for those of you who are just who are wondering about that, so I guess when you fight, you're sent to this alternative school. Been there. And you don't have all the privileges and other curriculums as the kids, that are in regular school, I just want to say. So this is what they're talking about here.
Honors and Awards Day, and the graduation ceremony. Jennifer Ranville, an education policy attorney with SC Appleseed, says zero tolerance policies hinder a school district's ability to cater to individual students.
Zero tolerance policies take away a school district's ability to sort of look at mitigating factors or apply common sense to situations. And so they're obviously not good because not all situations are the same.
In Patterson's situation, she claims she never had prior offenses and feels like her 3.9 GPA, honors classes, and school involvement should have all been.
And she never had prior, consequences. She's never, been in trouble or anything like that. But since it's a zero tolerance, they're going to send her to this alternative school. From that, okay, I guess, it's zero tolerance, but you can look back on the history of your student and you can tell which ones are the troublemakers and which ones are not. So for her to be sent to this alternative school after this one incident, I don't know, is the zero tolerance a good thing? Should there be exceptions? I think there should. It's not like she's always getting in trouble. She's always in trouble. And plus, she's an honor roll student. And plus, is this another way of just, making an example out of someone or some of the kids? I don't know.
Considered. She understands why she was sent to Olympia, but wishes it didn't affect her education.
If they would have looked deeper into my background or my portfolio, they would have understood we don't have these classes here, we don't offer them there. Like, they would have known that they don't have them at Olympia, they don't have them on homebound, they don't have them at evening school, then it would have been a better situation. Because if they would have looked at that, then they would have known, okay, we can't send her there because, like, she's prone to fail.
That should be something that should be raised at the hearing, right? Because a lot of alternative schools don't offer transportation, and you may have a low-income student who doesn't have the ability to get to the alternative school. So, or there may be an issue of they require uniforms that a parent can't afford. So those discussions about sort of the burdens of that alternative placement should be something that happens in the hearing as part of those mitigating factors.
According to Ranville, this is why parents should seek legal advice when they are going through the appeals process.
Parents can raise the issue of due process, or they can raise the issue of like mitigating factors. So, we all make mistakes, right? And one mistake shouldn't ruin our lives.
I agree with that. Because that's what I was saying before. They would look back in her history and see, this is a student that hasn't gotten into trouble. We haven't had to reprimand her about anything. We've never had to get on her. She's a good student. She was just trying to break up a fight. But because you got this zero tolerance rule, she has to go too. One mistake should not have to ruin your life, especially when you have a student that wants to go to school. She wants to go. She wants to be in school. How many kids do we have these days to be like, they are fighting to be in school? Come on.
Fox News reached out to Richland 1 officials to see if Patterson would graduate, and were informed they could not disclose that information due to student privacy regulations. In Columbia, Masharia Adams, Watch Fox News, local first.
All right, that's the first one. So I don't know. It's just like she said, she's a smart young lady. She's very intelligent. You can already tell. It's like she's prone to fail. I mean, hey, that's I agree. Because if you're sending her to a place and you know they don't have the curriculums that she needs, I mean, it's almost as if you want her to fail. It's almost as if you don't want her to succeed. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna play this one next. And this one right here is another one that I got. Um uh Let me try to find a video on this. Let me find a video on this one. Okay, is this the one? Okay. All right, yeah, we get ready to watch this one. And this one is when she's at the hearing. She's in front of the school board and she's pleading her case. I hope I don't start tearing up on this. But here we go. John, let me start tearing up on this. Y'all just cry with me, okay?
Look, they're even hiring freelance tax
Lord.
experts on Fiverr.
Man, it
Let me
probably works
pause
better than how we
this.
do our tax.
I can't show this. So let me pause it. Because I don't wanna, so we're just gonna skip that. There we go.
WIS News 10 starts now.
We begin tonight with a plea from a Richland School District 1 student seeking an appeal after being suspended following an incident at Lower Richland High School.
Yeah, this video has gone viral now. The chief investigative reporter, Derek Rush, joins us live in the studio. Derek, you were actually able to speak with the student. What details did she share with you from that conversation?
Well, Billie Jean, Greg, as you mentioned, this video with Cierra Patterson is going viral. TikTok, Facebook, all of those have gained traction over the last couple of hours after she was emotional speaking in public comment portions of Tuesday's Richland 1 school board meeting. Now, in her time at the podium, Patterson emotionally explained that she was suspended for getting into a fight with another student after she says she initially tried to break up another fight between two girls she knows that go to the school. Take a listen.
We were walking to leave from class, the door closed and it automatic locked. So it's only me, my friend, and the girl outside. She was like waiting behind these bricks for us to come outside or whatever. But we walk away from her having a conversation, just kept walking, and then she started like calling our name. So I'm talking to her, I'm like, you don't have to fight her, this your friend, this should be your friend, you don't have to fight, da da da. And then they start fighting and there's nobody there but us. So then she starts screaming for her friend to come and attack me. And then as I'm trying to break
Yeah, she's trying to break up the fight, and then all of a sudden she starts to holler for her friend to come. I'm thinking the friend maybe thought that they were trying to jump her. They're in the middle of a fight. You really don't know what's going on. You're just fighting at the point at this moment in time, and then all of a sudden you see somebody come up. You're not sure if they're trying to break up the fight or what, but she tried to do the right thing.
break up the fight, her friend was like, what? And then me and her started fighting.
Now, Patterson told me that she has since been transferred to Olympia Learning Center, where she says she now has missed roughly 2 months worth of curriculum from
Wow.
some of her courses that she says was supposed to be there and available for her, but she told me the center told her they don't have the curriculum available for her several courses, and she says if she doesn't complete them, she will have to delay graduation, and this could potentially interfere with her plans to enlist in the Army.
It's kind of hard, knowing that this situation could have affected me being able to go to the military. Knowing that the police was involved, me being put out of school, that could stop me being able to graduate. So, and I have to graduate for me to be able to leave, which I already have sworn in and everything. And that's why I went to the school board, because I didn't know whether they was going to act fast. So I was like, I'm gonna just go to the board meeting and talk to them there, because if I put in another appeal, I'm gonna be waiting. All this time I have waited already. Like, what's gonna happen?
See, this is what's getting me. You would think that this would click in one of their heads, the members of the board. This young lady is trying and trying and trying and trying to get back into school. It's not like she's going, okay, I got into a fight, that's it. They misunderstood. I'm out. Whatever. She's trying to fight to get back in there. I mean, it's like I said before, how many kids you know try to fight to get back in school? How many kids you know try to fight to be in there and to succeed? We don't need to make it harder for the ones who, her mistake was trying to break up a fight. And why are you trying to make it harder for her? She even has her senior shirt on. This is sad.
Now, Patterson says the decision from the school board was to have her finish the remaining time of the semester in homebound instruction. She says she plans to submit another appeal soon. And in fairness, we did reach out to the school board for a response, and a Richland One board member told us there are two sides to every story, and says the board has not received an appeal request, but they say the student will graduate.
All right, that's good news at least. But
okay, they said that she will graduate. All right, she'll graduate. But at the same time of her graduating, this is, I mean, for this to even have happened, and they say in some ways that it traumatizes, the students. It traumatizes kids when they have to go through things like this. Yeah, it's sad, but I'm going to try to find her speaking. I'm going to try to find her speaking at the school board. Speaks at board. Let's see if I type this in. Okay. I think I found it. So let me go ahead and play this, y'all. This is her speaking at the board. This is the one that I was like, I hope I don't want to cry. It's sad. All right, yeah, this is her speaking at the school board.
A 17-year-old girl who is... Good evening. My name is Cierra Patterson. I'm a 17-year-old girl who attends Lower Richland High School.
Okay.
I'm a senior this year. I have 25 and a half credits with a 3.9 unweighted GPA. I'm also an IB and honors student. I have done cheer for Lower Richland since I was 13 years old. On varsity every year. I'm enlisted in the SC National Guard with the MOS of 31 Bravo, which is a military police officer. And I will be attending basic training in AIT this summer after graduation. Then in spring 2025, I will be attending Winston-Salem University, majoring in criminal justice and a minor in forensic psychology to become a homicide detective. I have already been accepted into Winston-Salem.
Let me tell you something. This young lady is getting involved. She's doing whatever she can to succeed. Oh, she's enrolled in all of these curriculums because she wants to succeed, and she wants to, succeed in making it in her career and what she wants to do. She has a plan, and unfortunately, because of that plan, her dream of becoming a homicide detective, of going into the military, of doing all this, succeeding, it was almost taken away because she tried to do the right thing.
As well. While attending Lower Richland High School, I haven't had any referrals nor disciplinary actions. On January 22nd, as I was trying to break up an altercation due to no admin nor security being present, I was then attacked by a girl and we began to have a physical altercation. Then I was attacked by her friend as well. which I have video evidence of. This caused me to be referred to the hearing board and then to Olympia Learning Center because of the violation of Level 3, 3.17 major disruption of the education environment. At Olympia, they only have 2 out of my 7 classes, which are personal finance and economics. I then put in an appeal and waited 3 weeks.
They had 2 out of the 7 classes that she enrolled in, and they sent this girl to this school knowing they did not have all the curriculums. I mean, it's like she said, they were setting her up to fail. But, you know, you don't do that. You don't, this is not how you help them. You don't send them somewhere when you know this don't have everything they need to succeed or graduate. Why?
Weeks, and then to where I went to my appeal and I was sent to serve at homebound services last week when I got this information. But they didn't have my classes on Edgenuity. So then they contacted my base school, which is Lower Richland, and they said they would try to get my classes online through Schoology. And I was informed of that information today. I stand before you to state I have missed almost 2 months of my education due to this altercation, and I'm the only senior in this situation. They are all receiving the education needed for them to complete their grade, but I am not receiving none of mine in my senior year, and I'm the senior who is graduating this year. These are classes I need to graduate that aren't available. I have reached out multiple times to get work from my base school, but didn't receive anything, and I was removed from Power School, so my teachers were unable to grade me and it was putting me more behind. I am not failing, and I know I'll be able to catch up with the time I have left. I'll do a behavior contract or whatever is needed for me to go back to school. I've paid my senior dues for.
Charlie says she'll do a behavioral contract. She's willing to put a contract on the line in order to get back into school, to graduate, to get back into school, to finish her curriculum, to finish her classes, to graduate. Wow. Yeah, sorry, Al.
For graduation, I paid for my prom dress already as well. I worked so hard to be in the top 30% of my class. Kept A's and B's every quarter to make sure I continue to excel in my honor and IB.
I gotta stop it right there, y'all. I know everybody, all of y'all, like, 30 seconds. I'm just picturing this in my mind. Every single one of y'all probably want to jump through this thing on screen and be like, 30 seconds. 30 seconds on you. Lord Jesus. Him in his 30 seconds.
Courses. I worked so hard for my IB certification. I apologize for my negligence of the violations I was involved in, and I wish it never happened. I wish I could go back and change the whole situation. My education, life, and career are now all on the line and being affected. I don't have time for summer school due to me leaving for basic training and AIT. I didn't put in another appeal because I don't have that much time left, and I really wanted to be heard as soon as possible. Graduation is in 2 months and 3 weeks.
Parliamentarian, let her continue. Finish, Donna.
Graduation is in 2 months and 3 weeks, and prom is in 1 month and 3 weeks. I really hope to attend both. I just want to go back to school to catch up. I'm sorry. I just want to go back to school to catch up back in my classes, which I know I am capable of doing, and walk at my graduation that I have worked so very hard for. Oh, God bless your hearts for what may happen next. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to me. Again, God bless you all. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you.
Oh. Child, I forgot to stop this, y'all. Hold on, let me stop this young lady. Let me stop. Skip. Okay. All right, let me get out of here. Oh, yeah. Okay. There is an update after all of that. Somebody did it. I know we've already seen the update of her we've already seen that. We've already seen what happened and everything, but there is someone on TikTok that actually made an update about her graduating, and they actually sent out something to everyone, because once everybody saw this, we weren't having none of it. Everybody was like, no, we're not having this. She's going to get put back in school. She is going to graduate. Okay, she's going to be able to finish her classes, and she is going to be able to graduate. So there is somebody that gave an update on that, and just basically reaching out to everyone and thanking everyone. Her name, her TikTok, gosh, what is her talk? Oh, J-Raw, I think, put up this TikTok, and I just wanted to get acknowledgement. Go check her TikTok page out. Y'all, I always do that. If I'm getting this from somebody, I'd be like, go check them out. Go check them out. So, all right, here we go. Let's find out. Let's see what she has to say.
Just giving you guys an update. I'm not for sure if anyone's seen it, but it was on WIS. Whew, we made it. So I wanted to say congratulations to Cierra, because she was a brave young lady to even go and talk about her story and do all the things. She does get to graduate. Like I said, she get to graduate. I'm not for sure she's going to be able to do all of the things that the seniors are doing this year, like prom and all of the things. I'm not for sure. But they are letting her graduate, and I'm proud of that, and I'm glad that we did that. You guys shared. It's amazing. Like, I went to sleep, woke up, and it went through the roof. I'm glad that we supporting each other. And again, congratulations, Cierra. I pray that you do all the things that you set out to do in life.
Oh, wow. All right, so thank y'all. Tasha K4, there you go, Tasha K4. Thank you for that update. All right. So there you go, there you have it. Let's talk about it. So I remember being in school, and I remember being in middle school. I went to McNair Middle School, and back then when I went, we used to have fights every single day in that school. There used to be fights every single day. It was fights, so many fights that the police just basically gave up. That's how many times there would be a fight a day. Police just gave up. They just, you're walking, they supposed to protect you as you're walking to the bus, as you're walking from school, but I actually saw a police officer throw his hands up like, there's nothing we can do. It's just too many. It was like 3 or 4 fights going on at the same time at one point. And the assistant principal wanted us to do, because they were trying to figure out, how can we stop this? How can we get kids involved of helping out? So what he wanted to do was, he told us, if you break up a fight, you get an award, which is money. So, kids were down for that. They were down for the money. So they were like, oh yeah, we know there's gonna be a fight real soon, so we're about to get paid. So of course, a fight broke out the next day. And it was mainly the boys. Soon as they broke up that fight and that fight was over, I said, boy, want my money, want my money, want my money, want my money. But guess what? No money was given. And so from then on, nobody got involved in breaking up a fight. I said all that to say this. This young lady broke up a fight, not expecting an award, not expecting to be recognized. She just broke up the fight because she felt like it was the right thing to do. And look what happened. Okay. And then you also have somebody, they said that there are 2 sides of the story. So some were saying that that's not what they saw. So I don't know. Who are you to believe? The ones who said that that's not what they saw? Or are you to believe the student who is trying everything she can to get back into school, who has never been in trouble, who's an honor roll student, who said, I just want to graduate. I would even sign a behavior contract. Okay, I will, anything I need to do to just graduate and finish my curriculum so I can be able to go and succeed and be in the career I always proceed of being in the career I always wanted to be in. I'm sorry, I'm more going on this side to the student that's trying to fight to get back in school, because if she was that type of student that just didn't care, even a troublemaking student, that just didn't want to, they just didn't care anymore, then I would probably be like, oh yeah, that must be, and I think there's two sides to the story. But there still is two sides of the story. I mean, we weren't there, so we don't know. But I say to this young lady, we make mistakes, and we should not be thrown to the wolves for that one mistake. And I'm so glad that you're able to graduate, and I'm so glad that you're able to proceed in your career that you always wanted to be in. And blessings to you, and to all the ones who wanted to know about the update and who want to know, oh, we got to help this young lady. Just like she said, it's good when we stand up for each other. So that is the update on this case, on this, what I want to say. Y'all give me the word. News. Okay. So y'all, blessings to you, and I will see you next time. And thank you for joining me on Tara Let's Talk About It. If you have anything you want us to talk about, you already know what to do. But I'm about to send you a reminder. Okay, I'm about to send you a reminder right now. Hey, it's Tara from Tara Let's Talk About It. If you have any suggestions that you want us to discuss, or maybe even for me to put on my show, please send me a direct message to either one of my social media platforms. Please make sure to like, share, and follow, and we'll talk about it next time. Bye.